Good evening, race fans, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight, the World of Thunder iRacing League Super Late Models penultimate rounds comes to the Fairbury Speedway for the second last round of season number 6. Who's going to victory lane for the first time at the new track? Of course, the track just released last week. And well, we've got the full server in the house for tonight. Of course, you can see the brand new overlay for the World of Thunder. We get set for qualifying here in just a few moments' time. The triple header tonight for the World of Thunder Racing League. The checkered flag out on this session. This qualifying is now beginning. Just trying to fix things here. Alright, let's take a look at some of the drivers on the racetrack. Down the bottom left is the car that we are watching on screen at the moment, Britton Roxbury in the 421 car. 11th quick, Mason Hannigan, car number 1. 18th quick, Brad Dyer. There's Bryson Mays in car number 4. Brett Rolls, car number 17. 31st quick, they're all trying to chase down Clay Debon. Gavin Collins coming out onto the speedway, and Cole Cabray in the Swindell Speed Lab number 51 machine. Tyler Gary. Ben Kudamas, 24th quick. We're going to bring up this up on my phone, so one less thing I have to worry about. Mario Perez in car number 5, 11th quick. Evan C, 12.790. Kendall Tucker, the Swindell Speed Lab iRacing iFlag 00 machine. Waiting for the first lap time for Kendall Tucker to come through. Goes to the top in 3 and 4. So Evan C's got the field covered by nearly a tenth. Can that change with Kendall Tucker? He jumps to position number 11. He is the 59th car to qualify. Dylan Wilson with a 12.930. Kendall Tucker 13.1 flat, 9th quick. Cole Cabray 12th quick with a 13.133. Boy, oh boy, it looks like Evan C has got this field well and truly covered into tonight's penultimate round of the season. And there is 59 cars taking a lap time here at the Fairbury Speedway. Qualifying done and dusted. 6 heat races on the program for tonight. Of course, we'll have the redraw live tonight as well. As let's go trackside now to take a look here at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Starting on pole, car number 33 of Evan C. Trevor Fitz, car number 28, will start position number 2. Mario Perez will start position 3. Ronald Piles will start position number 4. Position 5, going to be the 224 of Andrew Hawkins. Justin Sick in the 017 out of position 6. Brad Dye, the 056, will start position 7. Tyler Gary, car 26, out of position number 8. Position 9, the 99 of Nate Mullinex and Dylan Hutchinson in car number 62 out of position number 10. Dustin Hall did not make a time. Hey Kyle, how you going? Alright, Will, I'll try and get a couple of shots of your team. There we go, 8 laps on the board, green flag is out, we are underway for heat number 1. Evan C will lead down into turns 3 and 4 for the opening time, rolling right through the middle. And again, he's got this field well and truly covered. We've got a car spinning the 7th, the 017 of Justin Sick. And the caution flag flies. While we're under yellow here, just want to give a shout out to Joel, watching from the WVU Children's Hospital. Joel, hey, on behalf of everyone here at Ultimate Dirt TV, we wish you a speedy recovery, and of course, from everyone here at the World of Thunder iRacing League. Lights are out on the iRacing.com pace truck. Evan C, green flag is out. Remember, top 3 going straight through into the main event. Evan C down low. Trevor Fitz work on the outside of the speedway. Down the back straightaway, Fitz has now got a chance to make something happen here as Evan C slides up. Ronald Piles now moves into position 3. Fitz still trying to work the high side through turns number 1 and 2. Evan C will continue to lead down out of turn number 3 and 4. The white flag is out. Final time for heat number 1. There's contact. Perez and Piles come together. At the moment, Evan C for the final time into turns 3 and 4. Checkered flag is out. Evan C gets the win ahead of Trevor Fitz. Mario Perez home in 3rd. You go back to Andrew Hawkins, Tyler Gary, Brad Dyer, Ronald Piles, Dylan Hutchinson, Justin Sick, and Nate Mullinex. Christian, you want to shout out? Okay, hello Christian. Heat number 2, we'll take a look now at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Starting on pole, car number 63 of Jordan Casey. On his outside of the front row, out of position 2, car number 25, Spencer Swafford. Chris Fisher, car number 5, will start position 3. Dylan Williams, the 411, will start position 4. Earl Arch Jr., car 61, will start position 5. Ben Kudermarsh, car number 12, will start position 6. Michael Garron and Richie Preston, inside-outside of row number 4. We go to Brett Rolls out of position 9. Colby Baker out of position 10. And Michael Bass in car number 41 out of position 11. Jordan Casey, in fact, did not grid. Noah, thank you for that sub on YouTube. Alright, here we go. Heat number 2, set to begin. And it's going to be car number 5, Chris Fisher. That look on the outside is the number 66 machine of Spencer Swafford. Fisher falls back to second. Now in comes Earl Arch Jr., car number 61, through the middle of turn number 1 and 2. Fisher holds on to the second spot. Art's down low, down into 3 and 4. And you go back to the 4th place driver, Dylan Williams, in the 411, but side-by-side battle for second and third. Here comes Art. He's going to slide up. Got a little tight, got a little push there on the exit of turn number 2. And, of course, really checked up the number 5 machine of Chris Fisher. 3 wide on the exit of turn number 4. 3 in the books with 5 laps left to run. Here in the opening heat race, second heat race of the night. Arch Jr. holds on to second, halfway home. Chris Fisher holding on to the third and final transfer spot. Dylan Williams trying to make something happen. Brett rolls up to position 5. Brett rolls now, moves past the number 12 machine of Ben Kudermarsh. Back up towards the front for your race leader on the final lap. There is your results. Spencer Swafford, Earl Arch Jr. and Chris Fisher, your top 3 going through. And we are going to just restart our overlays. Alright, your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Dylan Wilson, Kendall Tucker, Gavin Collins, Eric Scalf, your top 2 rows. Brendan Cretan, Mitch Stiles, Hunter Stifler, William Duval, and Brian Johnson. So the WVU Medicare Children's Hospital on the side of the number 55 machine. Green flag flies here for heat number 3. Wilson and Tucker. Wilson got a little tight, almost caught the infield ties there. Kendall Tucker around the top side. Returns 3 and 4. Is the yellow flag going to fly? Alright, green flag back out, 4 down, 4 to run, heat race number 3. Wilson trying to fend off a charge from Eric Scout for that second spot. But Kendall Tucker will lead the field once again down into turn number 3 and 4. This will complete lap number 5. 3 to run. Some good action going on in the back here. Gavin Collins, Hunter Stifler, Mitch Stiles. Now Eric Scout. Stiles working the outside of the racetrack right now. Track getting very, very slick. There's still a line through the middle as Gavin Collins got a piece of infield tyres right through the middle in 3 and 4. Right where Evan C was running in that first heat race of the night. Right where Mitch Stiles, just under where Mitch Stiles is running. White flag is out. Final lap. Heat race. Number 3 and Kendall Tucker gonna make it look all too easy. He gets the job done ahead of Dylan Wilson home in 2nd, Eric Scalf home in 3rd, Mitch Stiles, Hunter Stifley in positions 4 and 5, Gavin Collins, Brian Johnson, Brandon Cretan, William Duval. Alright, starting on pole, the 127 of Blake Majulis. On the outside of the front row, car number 7 of Hayden Cardwell. Matt Kapirian and Chad Prescott in row number 2. Row 3 going to be Blake Brown and Aaron Letzel, Charles Boggs and Tanner Folds. George Furch and Jacob Pillerman make up the 5th and final row. Of course, we are going to have the overlays fixed, the Special World of Thunder overlays. Alright, green flag is out. Heat number 4, I believe this is. Cabo down, low slide job on Brown. Well, it was told that the drivers, if they're not going to clear their slide jobs and the guy gets into them in the back end, they're not going to blame the driver. And well, there is a bit of payback. That's the 03 of Charles Boggs now already attempting to go a lap down after just 3 completed laps. And Blake Majulis, the defending World of Outlaws late model champion. I almost said sprint car just then. Got nothing to do with sprint cars. The World of Outlaws Morton's Buildings late models, I believe it is. Anyhow, caution flag out. Just stay away from the black and green modified. Alright, William. It's your first and only warning. Alright, so green white checker coming out for heat number 4. Right where Chad Prescott just rolled. I'm surprised that nobody's run on that line again. Don't run super late models. My God, I just hate them. I can't drive them. Majulis, Cardwell, and Prescott. Don't jump the start, Hayden. Can't go until the lead car goes. Green flag is out. Majulis gets up in front of Cardwell into turn number 1 and 2. Gets into the back bumper there of Majulis. Cardwell with a slide job. Majulis crosses underneath him. Majulis will lead that lap. White flag is out. Final time. Cardwell once again with a slider. And here comes Prescott down into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Cardwell gets a piece of the tyres. Majulis is going to win. Second goes to Prescott. Third is going to be Hayden Cardwell. Jacob Prilliman. Matt Caperian, Tanner Foltz, Charles Boggs, George Forge. And the rest of the drivers there for heat number 4. Let's take a look now at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Heat number 5, cars on track. Clay Devon, caliber 84, will start position 1. Justin Thompson, caliber 98, will start position 2. Janela Titch in caliber 60 will start position 3. Joshua Johnson in the 117 at a position 4. Connor Wilson alongside Bryce Bailey in row number 3. Russell Perry and Mason Hannigan, row 4. Brendan Fur and Bryson Mays will start positions number 9 and 10. So heat number 5 of the night, course start the UMP Modifieds. And the 410 winged spread cars are going to stay here at the Fairbury Speedway. Tyler Frey, thank you for that follow, appreciate it. Alright, green flag set to fly. Clay Devon, Justin Thompson with a good start. Thompson rails the top side through 1 and 2. Devon starting to struggle there in turns 3 and 4. Gets tight. Joshua Johnson goes on through. And he's gone from about 5th to 2nd in the space of a lap. Oh, John Alatich upside down. We are staying green for the moment. And Justin Thompson in the 98 car. On a mission right now. Here comes Clay Devon fighting back up to 2nd spot. Joshua Johnson in 3rd. Almost driving into the tyres there. Here comes the 2 of Bryce Bailey on the outside. As the yellow flag is going to fly. Hello, Skylar. How are you, buddy? Of course, in about 1 hour and 30 minutes time, about 1 hour and 20 minutes time, the UMP server will go up. We'll also have about 1 hour and 30 minutes time is when the new stream are going to go up. Race going to be extended by a lap. We'll have a green-white checker. A little bit of argy-bargy on the front row between Clay Devon and Justin Thompson. Thompson slides up, Devon around the outside, and just quietly, I'm not looking forward to this main event. As Thompson right through the middle. I'm going to call it the Evans C line into 3 and 4. Oh, Devon sideways. Look at Bailey. Rim right on the outside. White flag. Final time in the 3-1 into turns 3 and 4. Oh, Bailey had a chance. Bailey catches the tyres. But well done. It goes to Justin Thompson. Joshua Johnson 2nd and Clay Devon 3rd. Mason Hannigan gets 4th and misses out by 7/1000ths of a second from that final transfer spot. Unlucky to Mason Hannigan. The 6th and final heat race of the night. We'll take a look now at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Starting on pole will be Warren Samoy. On the outside of the front row, Cole Gray. Stephen Calavoda will start position 3. Daniel Cummings Jr. will start position 4. Mike Crawn out of position 5. Britton Roxbury out of position 6. Cameron Hennigan out of position 7. Greg Sager out of position number 8. Out of position number 9, Daniel Passmore. Hello Ronald, how are you sir? And welcome to everybody into the Facebook, YouTube and Twitch chat. Of course, don't forget, head over to our YouTube channel, go to youtube.com/Ultimate Dirt TV. Hit the subscribe button. We are trying to get 1,000 subs, and of course we need your help. Samoy gets on the gas, and Cole Cabray got a good start on the outside. I get the feeling the outside might be the place to be on these initial starts, down into 1 and 2, but into 3 and 4, 3 wide. Daniel Cummings Jr. through the middle. He gathers it back up, got a little bit tight there. Cummings works the outside. Look at Mike Crawn in the 31 car. Samoy pole sitter. Roxbury working down low into turn number 3 and 4. Stephen Calavoda just rolling the bottom side up to position number 3. But here comes Mike Crawn. Samoy gets into the back of Calavoda. 3 complete this time by 5 to run, and the battle is on for the transfer spot. Crawn, however, he's got the top side working, and well, this is just like Kokomo and Limaland all over again. Yes, this is their love child of a racetrack, Fairbury Speedway. Warren Samoy. Roxbury done well not to get into the back of Warren Samoy. He was all over the joint. As here comes Mike Crawn trying to run down Daniel Cummings Jr. down into turns 3. He won't go for the slider, stays in the middle of the racetrack. And just 3 laps left to run for your race leader, Cole Cabray in the Swindell Speed Lab Caliber 51. And that will trigger a caution there, as was Daniel Passmore, I believe, who was stopped in turns number 3 and 4, trying to get off the racetrack. Bertel, thank you for that share. Appreciate it. And yes, this ticker is only for World of Thunder, of course, with the different colours. Of course, a big thanks to Daniel Passmore for getting this sorted. So all the other streams that you see throughout the week will go back to our original green overlays. But for the World of Thunder, we've got their own little overlay as green flag is out, green white checker, and 2 more laps for drivers to make it into the top 3. Cabray, Daniel Cummings Jr., Mike Crawn. We got a car, Cameron Hennigan spinning in turns 1 and 2 there. The white flag is out, final lap. Warren Samoy in 4th. Here comes Roxbury trying to work to the outside into turns 1 and 2. Will get the spot. But into 3 and 4 for the final time, it is all Cole Cabray. Daniel Cummings Jr. home in 2nd. 3rd is going to be Mike Crawn. Then you go to Britton Roxbury, Warren Samoy, Stephen Calavoda, Greg Sager, Cameron Hennigan, and Daniel Passmore home in position at number 9. And are the first of 3 B mains on the program for tonight. Of course, we'll go trackside now to take a look here at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid and see where drivers line up in this one. Alright, 12 laps of B-Main, the top 2 advancing into tonight's main event. If you're not in the top 2, you pack it up and go home. Yes, Greg, you got 2nd. Andrew Hawkins and Jacob Prilliman in row number 1. Tyler Gary and Matt Kapirian in row number 2. Row 3 going to be Brad Dyer and Tanner Folds. Ronald Piles and George Furch in row 4. Row 5, Dylan Hutchinson, Charles Boggs. Justin Zick, Aaron Letzel in row number 6, and Nate Mullinex by himself in row number 7. Alright, I predict we are going to have 2 yellows in this one. Pace truck to the infield. Andrew Hawkins has control of the field. Jacob Prilliman on the outside of that front row. Green flag is out. We are underway into turns 1 and 2. And there's already a stack up into turns 1 and 2 on the opening lap, but Andrew Hawkins, oh, someone caught the inside tyre again, as there is our yellow flag as all the drivers checking out the number 95 machine. That's Dylan Hutchinson. Of course, can't go anywhere, can't back down the racetrack just yet. Just Charles Boggs is blinking in and out in the 03 machine, and he gets turned. Greg, thank you for that post on Twitch. Appreciate it. There we go. 5 down, 7 to run. Remember, top 2 only going through in this one. Matt Kaparian has made his way to position number 2. Green flag flies. Is that Ronald Piles on the 68? It was. He got turned. There's some cars stacked up in turns 1 and 2. Is the green flag going to stay on? No, there it is. So there is caution flag number 2. Now I'm hoping this isn't going to be the theme for the night. So otherwise I'm going to put Fairbury in the USA and Williams Grove pile when it comes to broadcast races. I hope the feature is better than this, but when you put 24 on the racetrack. But with the theme that the late models have been given in the opening 6 weeks, the racing has just been horrendous. By far the worst out of the 3 divisions on Sunday nights. Alright, green-white checker and not an iRacing. This is the normal green-white checker. They're still inside of the 12 laps as cars are around in 1 and 2 once again. And oh, there it is. There's the yellow just as we were coming to the white flag. So now it's going to be an extended green-white checker. Alright, of course, with the new season starting up tomorrow night, what we've done is we've taken the liberty of introducing our sponsors over the past 3 or 4 days that are coming on here to Ultimate Dirt TV for the next 13 weeks. Of course, a big thanks to Wicked Cushion, 19 Designs, World of Thunder iRacing League, National Oval Racing Association, JR Productions and Media, Monsters of Dirt, iRacing iFlags, and Black Diamond Motorsports. You can check them out on our website. Head over to www.ultimatedirttv.com. Click on the sponsors tab, and if you click on their image, it'll take you directly to their website and support the people that support sim racing And us here at Ultimate Dirt to the 141 Caperian tried to jump the start and checked up everybody else. Ronald piles around in turns at 1 and 2 and another yellow flag. Steve. I knew this was a bad idea. Hello, Gordon. How are you, buddy? Alright, they extend the green white checker out for another time as Caperian gets the infield tyre and the timer's run out and the checkered flag is flying. Only 2 cars going to finish at this stage. That's Andrew Hawkins and Brad Dyer. Well, that was only the first B main. B main number 2 on track. We'll take a look now at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Dylan Williams and Mason Hannigan in row number 1. Brett Rolls, Bryce Bailey in row number 2. Row 3 going to be Ben Kudermarsh and Connor Wilson. Colby Baker, John Alatich in row 4. Row 5, Michael Garron and Brent Ferrer. Michael Bass and Russell Berry in row 6. And you go back to Richie Preston, Bryson Mays. And Dustin Hall didn't even get in the server. So Brett Rolls called it a night. Russell Berry, Richie Preston, Dustin Hall. So we take 4 out of this one and we have 11 on the grid. And again, just like the first B main, only the top 2 go through. Our green flag flies. This is probably a good angle from the top of the racetrack as we've got cars slowing as look at Mason Hannigan work on the outside. Bryce Bailey works through the middle. John Alatich as well work on the top side. And again, you just got to see how slick this racetrack was. Dylan Williams continues to lead into turn number 3 and 4. But the Wicked Cushion Team City number 1 car, Mason Hannigan, was in second, but John Alatich now in the Beast Motorsports number 1 machine has moved into second as the yellow flag flies. I'm not even sure what to say anymore. This track is officially, and we're not even in the A-Main yet, but this track is officially going into the Williams Grove Speedway and USA Speedway tracks of broadcasted races to never ever come here again. So green flag this time by, 6 down, 6 to go. Mason Hannigan looking to slide up, but Bryce Bailey on the outside of the number 1 machine. Bryce Bailey on the outside looking in. John Alatich right on the bubble. Trying to time that slide job into turns 1 and 2. Couldn't do it. Will he do it in 3? No, he sticks in line behind the 411. Goes down low on the exit of turn 4, right through the middle. And John Alatich really off the throttle. Just here, and you can just see it. They're both Williams and Alatich are both pulled away from Connor Wilson and Bryce Bailey, who battle it out for 3rd and 4th. Alatich all over the back of Williams with 2 to run. Does he think about throwing the slot, or does he just think, you know what, I've got myself a transfer spot, I'll do nothing silly, and just hope that Williams doesn't make the mistake over the next 4 turns. Well, Alatich got in the back of Williams then. He backed out of the throttle. As well, it's not going to make too much difference as Bryce Bailey gets hung up on the wall. Checkered flag is out. Williams gets the win ahead of Alatich. They come home in 1st and 2nd. Connor Wilson home in 3rd. Go back to Mason Hannigan. And you can see the ticker just playing all sorts of fun and games and tricks on us. That was B-Main number 2 complete. Our 3rd and final B-Main of the night. Before we move into the top 12 redraw positions. Of course, we'll have Stephen McMillan go through that with us. Let's take a look now at your Ultimate TV starting grid. Eleven cars on the racetrack. Mitch Stiles and Britton Roxbury in row number 1. Hunter Stifler, Warren Samoy in row 2. Row 3, Gavin Collins, Stephen Kellevoda. Row 4, Brian Johnson, Greg Sager. Brendan Crichton, Cameron Hannigan, and William Duval will make up the 11 cars in this one as we take a look here. That's really what happened. The WVU Medicine Children's Hospital. Of course, Joel, if you're watching, on behalf of Ultimate TV and World of Thunder, and of course all the Irish community, we send our best wishes to you. Get well soon. And I hope this puts a little bit of a smile on that dial. Oh. Hats off to these drivers for trying. Track looks very slick. I tell you what, a track reset wouldn't be too bad at this stage, probably. Just not that it's gonna matter, because it's gonna be like every other bull ring track we've got, just up on the wall. 7 to run in the B main. Roxbury through the middle. Stars up on the inside. Look at Stifler and Warren Samoy both getting by what was the race leader on that last restart. So Roxbury falls back to position 3. Gavin Collins working the outside of the racetrack into turns 3 and 4. He's in 3rd spot. Calavoda catches the tyres. Gavin Collins falls back. Roxbury on the inside of Stifler side by side. They go for 2nd and 3rd. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Green, white checker to come. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can find another 2 drivers. And the final 2 drivers to put into tonight's 24 car field. Samoy slides up in front of Stifler. Roxbury got hit from behind. And look at them 3 and 4 wide into turns 1 and 2. For the final lap, final 2 positions up for grabs. Warren Samoy and I believe Mitch Stiles in fact stole it at the line. Mitch Stiles gets the win by 0.051 of a second over Warren Samoy. Those 2 drivers going through to the main event. With the warm-up session, we are joined by Stephen McMillan. Steve, are you ready?
I am ready.
Well, let's go down to that room.
All right, you ready?
I'm born ready.
All right, heat race winner number 1, car number 33, Evan C.
Starts position 5.
Heat race number 2 winner, car number 66, Spencer Swafford.
Starts position 3.
Car number 00, Kendall Tucker.
Position 10.
Car number 127, Blake Majulis.
Position 11.
Car number 98, Justin Thompson.
Position 7.
Car number 51, Cole Cabrera.
Position 4.
Second place in heat race number 1, car number 29, Trevor Fitz.
Position 6.
Second place in heat race number 2, car number 61, Earl Arch Jr.
Position 2.
Heat race number 3, second place, car number 80, D1RT, is Dylan Wilson.
I'm sorry, Dylan. Position 12.
Heat race, second place, car number 28, Shad Prescott.
Position 1.
Second place, heat race number 5, car number 117, Joshua Johnson.
Position 8.
And second place in heat race number 6, car number 24, Daniel Cummings Jr.
Position number 9.
All right, good luck, everyone. I will tell everybody to line up after the race, or turn lineup.
Alright, there we go. That was your redraw positions. Now we're going to get these drivers back into their correct channels. Give Steve a hand with that. And that's good. And now we are done with that. So, of course, big thanks to our sponsors once again for the upcoming season. course, a big thanks to Wicked Cushion, 19 Designs, World of Thunder Racing League, National Oval Racing Association, JR Productions and Media, Black Diamond Motorsports, Monsters of Dirt, and iRacing iFlags. You can check them out on our website. Head over to www.ultimatedirttv.com. Divine, thank you for that one bit. All good, William. Hope he's watching. Hope he got the shout out that he. Hope he gets better. All right, let's take a look now at your 50 lap main event starting grid. Thanks to Ultimate Dirt TV. Now remember, these first 12 positions will be jumbled up because of the redraw. Those drivers in the redraw: Evan C., Spencer Swafford, Kendall Tucker, Blake Majulis, Justin Thompson, Cole Cabray, Trevor Fitz, Earl Arch Jr., Dylan Wilson, Shad Prescott, Joshua Johnson, Daniel Cummings Jr. Those drivers are going to be mixed up for the first 6 positions, the first 6 rows. Mario Perez and Chris Fisher will make up row 7 inside and outside. Eric Scalf on the inside of Hayden Carville on row number 8. Row number 9, Clay Devon and Mike Crawn. Row 10, Andrew Hawkins and Dylan Williams. Row number 11, Mitch Stiles and Brad Dye with John Alatich and Warren Samoy to make up row number 12. I think from memory, Trevor Fitz starts on pole alongside Cole Cabray. Or it might have been Shad Prescott. While these drivers get into their correct positions. So, don't believe there's going to be a 4-wide salute, and I just pray to God because there'll be no time to check this out. Alright, the driver's getting the Wonder Green signal next time by 24 starters, 50 laps on the board. Odds on to have a yellow into turns 1 and 2 are paying $1.15. Speaking of odds, I wonder how my sports bet account is going. I wonder how the NFL is going. Alright, green flag. Right now we are underway in tonight's main event. So the first half of the field gets through turns 1 and 2 okay. Turns out I might have just lost some money on that one. How do I place the bet on that? Look at them, 3 and 4 wide. Johnson and Trevor Fitz come together. Wilson on the inside of Justin Thompson. And the Scarecrow Flagman. Slider by Wilson. Thompson gets into the back of him. Blake Majulis around. Justin Thompson around. And there is our first yellow flag of the evening, albeit coming 4 laps into tonight's main event. What's going on, Zachary? Alright, I need the Seahawks to get up by 3 points or more. What are they? They're winning by 1. Come on. We'll get some money back. Cabray with a slight jump on Prescott, not going to clear him, and this is so tough to make those sliders work here. And this is the theme. This is going to be the theme of the night. Look at Evan C just happily run on the bottom side of the racetrack.
You're a two-wheeled monster!
There you go. Love that new sound. Thank you, Divine. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate it. See, just putting around the bottom side of the racetrack, trying to make something happen. As Erlach Jr. got Spencer Swafford all over the back of him, and Dylan Wilson trying to make a move by Evan C. As Prescott gets into the wall, Cole Cabray, your leader. I've got a better sub sound if you want to hear that one, of course. Half price off subs on Twitch for September. Oh, look out, there's a stack up. Did our leader get through that? He did. Cole Cabray somehow managed to get through that mess. So we are going to be nearing halfway in about a handful of laps. Alright, Cabray. Oh, Alex, he's got a horrible start. In fact, he's, I believe, a lap down. So I'm not sure why he was even inside of the top 5 on that restart, but he did well. He stayed low. Earl Arch Jr. Down low to 3 and 4. In fact, yes, that's 1 and 2. C is now found his way on the top side of the racetrack, and Earl Arch Jr. on the bottom side. Kendall Tucker gets by the 61 just as the yellow flag comes out once again. Brian Johnson in the 117 car, I believe, was the cause of that one. Not sure whether he had a helping hand in that one. When we go green flag in a couple of laps time, we are going to be right about at the halfway stage of this main event. So just under an hour's time, we'll be live for the UMP Modifieds, and as Prescott slides up in front of Cole Cabray. Cole Cabray, the Race Spot TV Chili Bowl winner. In fact, earlier on in the year, another track that is useless on the iRacing.com service, as Swafford slid up in front of Prescott, and Prescott trying to do Logan Seavey and try and get around up on the fence. So there goes Prescott, not happy, so he's going to park that on the infield. And this is going to change up our top 3. Of course, Cole Cabray, Dylan Wilson and Evan C. Let's take a look at this track from the blimp cam and just look at how slick it is. I gotta find some questions to talk about. Alright, here we go, green flag back out. Let's stay on this camera as we get to see some of the other drivers. Let's see them work their way through 1 and 2. As you look to the right of your screen, they're starting to bunch up into 3. 19 to go, Dylan Wilson, as the yellow flag once again will come out. Zach. I don't disagree with you. And there's one thing. Well, cheers, Brian. And there's one thing that I'm not just going to single out pro drivers, because it's not only pro drivers, but there's a lot of the drivers, and that's one thing that they don't have is respect. End of the day, it is just a game, and there's no consequences. Divine, thank you for those 100 biddies. Appreciate it. Thank you so very much for the support. Alright, here we go. Cole Cabray, 15 laps left to run. Dylan Wilson second. Evan C third. Earl Arch Jr. And then Kendall Tucker. That's your top 5. And again, very hard to pass on this slick racetrack as Daniel Cummings Jr. goes about 3/4 spins as the yellow flag is going to fly. I mean, you're nearly halfway to a sub already, Divine, you know. Dawson, this track is just already been put in the tracks of Williams Grove and USA. I got a new follow sound too, Dawson, and I got a new sub sound. And I've actually got a new donation sound as well, so... feeling a little bit hungry actually. Oh yeah, it's very slick. 10 to run. Evan C trying to work the bottom of the racetrack like he did earlier on in the race before he just got gobbled up on the top side by the drivers as here comes Kendall Tucker. He's looking to make his way by Evan C. Cuts down through the middle of the exit of turn number 4 past the Scarecrow flagman as Kendall Tucker, and again so I wonder how these guys, a lot of these guys haven't gotten DQ'd yet, because there is an incident limit here and I believe it's 14. Who knows, Leaf? Who knows what Tucker was doing on that one? It is what it is. I said this from the start when they announced that Fairbury is going to be the next track. It's going to be like a Kokomo. It's going to be up on the wall. It's going to be wall ride. And it's going to be so hard to throw the sliders. Yeah, probably Leaf. Again, I don't know. Four to run. We'll see if we can get 4 laps in for the end of this race. Otherwise, the green-white checkers are enabled. I've really got no questions for these drivers at the moment. I mean, what do you ask them on a caution-filled race? Oh, Wilson, the inside tyre, the left front, he just caught it. And could that be his one and only shot that he threw away? 2 to run for Cole Cabray, looking to get his first win of season 6. And it would come at round number 7. The white flag is out, final time. We're going to race it to the start-finish line. In the turns of 3 and 4, and checkered flag is out. Cole Cabray goes to victory lane ahead of Dylan Wilson. Trevor Fitz home in position at number 3. Justin Thompson, you go back to Chris Fisher, Spencer Swafford, Daniel Cummings Jr., Earl Arch Jr., Brad Dyer and Evan C. Mitch Stiles, Warren Samoy, Joshua Johnson, the last car on the lead lap. These cars from 14th on back, finishing a lap or worse. John Alatich, Dylan Williams, Kendall Tucker, Hayden Carver, Eric Scalf, Andrew Hawkins, Shad Prescott, Clay Devon, Perez, Cruan, and Majulis ahead of multiple cars. And I've just been told in the 7 weeks so far for the super late models, it has been 7 different winners. Comment of the day goes to Tim Smith. We are playing Wall Tap Simulator. Oh, Kyle Carre's not even in TeamSpeak, so I don't know why he was allowed to race. Dylan Wilson and Trevor Fitz. I know who Fitz is. There's Fitz. There's Wilson. There is your winner. Alright, let's go to Trackside now to take a chat with your winner. And again, I'm not even sure what questions to ask, to be honest, because we didn't get all that many green flag laps in. But we'll chat to the Swindell Speed Lab driver of the number 51 car, Kyle Cabre. Kyle, congratulations on the win. It was a race that was filled by cautions, but you started, I don't know where you started, but you held on for the win.
Yeah, it was tough. You know, there was a lot of cautions there. When Dylan got behind me, I got a little worried that he was going to get to me, which he did. He tried to pull a slider. It's just the track's so rubbered up and slicked off and everything you can think of. I mean, it was like ice when you went down there. So, luckily, I just stuck it up on the top and was lucky to get around him.
How tough is it to throw the slider on a track like this? Now, obviously, this track is, not even a week old and being released. Have you had much practice on a slick track like this before in a super label, or you sort of come in blind? And how difficult is it to make those passes?
Oh, I definitely came in blind. I know I made a mistake throwing a side job. I don't know whose fault it was. I don't know if I threw it too short or what, but I know I got into him. I apologize for that if it was my fault. But yeah, I mean, it's really hard coming into something that you have no idea. I mean, I barely drive these cars, so I'm not used to it. I know my teammates are just drive it straight and you'll be fast. So I try my best at doing that.
Well, you are the 7 different winner in 7 weeks here so far for Season 6 of the World of Thunder Super Labels. Just goes to show you the competition is at an all-time high, and we'll let you get out of here and celebrate the win here. But before we do, we'll let you thank some people before we let you go.
Definitely, thank you. Swindell Speed Lab, my teammates Blake Majulis, Kendall Tucker, they were in here tonight helping me out, getting me on this top set. Definitely, you guys for putting it on, and I'm ready to get in the modified now.
Well, I hope it goes a lot better than what we've just seen. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, there we go. Cole Cabre there, home in first place, and there you throw the slider. You see the slider being thrown by Dylan Wilson there in the final couple of laps, and well, that might have been his only shot late in this race to make something happen, but he comes home with a second place run here tonight. Dylan Wilson. Dylan, congratulations. The redraw didn't go your way with, I think, a 10th starting position, and well, you had to avoid the carnage throughout this race, and you've probably got one of the straightest cars on the racetrack at the moment. How are you feeling after that one?
Not really good. I knew starting 12th, which I always get a bad redraw. So
I'm sorry.
On a track, on a track like that where it's one groove, it doesn't. Being a patient driver is key there. All the aggressive drivers will take themselves out or take somebody else out. So you just got to avoid the carnage. So that's all we did. I mean, track was absolutely junk. Bottom was a second off. Middle was 2 seconds off probably. And top is the only place you could be. So did what we could, survived, and was the key tonight.
Well, there was one final stint there at the end. You had 4 laps left to make something happen to try and get by Cole Cabre. I think with about 2 to go, you tried the slider and unfortunately it didn't work, and that was pretty much your only shot at getting back up to Cabre.
Yeah, I wasn't about to wreck Cole. I mean, if I threw the slider all the way and he seen it coming and crossed it over, maybe we clear it. But as fast as he's going on the top, I probably would have parked it on his nose. So I was watching in my mirror and seeing if maybe he got the wall or something getting in. I was gonna try to slide all the way up, but he ran a clean line up top, so I just gave him the room and settled for second.
Well, congratulations on second. We'll let you get out of here. Hopefully we see you back for the modifieds. If not, good job on second, and we'll let you thank some people as well.
Yeah, thanks UDTV for broadcasting, Stephen McMillan with Roll the Thunder for putting this deal on, and D1RT Racing, all the guys over there, and Supermoon Graphics.
All right, there we go. Congratulations goes to Dylan Wilson, home in second place. We'll chat to his teammate Trevor Fitz, who comes home in third. Trevor, congratulations on this third place run. Again, you like your teammate Dylan here. You've probably got one of the straightest cars left after this 50 lapper, and well, it was a 50 lapper that was sort of halted by caution, but third place it's a good result.
Yeah, I started 6th and fell back to I think 10th or 12th, and ended up getting 3rd after wrecked out. But I really hope that iRacing comes out with a patch or something and speeds up the bottom, because this is pretty brutal.
Track's only 3 or 4 days old. Have you had much time on the racetrack in a super late model?
No, this was the first time I've been on it. I loaded in the server, missed practice, qualified, and it was just, we were hoping there was going to be a bottom, but as time goes on, the top's only going to get faster because people will learn how to wall tap better.
Well, almost going back to the R Factor days right there, but what do you make this track out to be? I mean, I've said it looks like a version of Lima. It looks like a baby of Limaland and Kokomo just slapped together.
Yeah, it's fun if the track stays right. It's good, but it's just hard to race on when the track's like that. You can't run the bottom, middle. You're stuck on the top up against the fence, but I wish it was wider so we can give you better broadcast, but we did what we could.
Oh, that indeed you didn't. That indeed you come away with the third place run here tonight. We'll let you get out of here, of course, but before we do, sponsors, shout outs, all that good stuff, buddy. Who makes it happen for you?
Just everyone over at D1RT, Supermoon, DRI, O-Train, everyone that they sent me a setup and I just drive it. Did what I could.
Oh, there goes Trevor Fitz. They're home in third place here tonight, and that'll wrap us up from the Fairbury Speedway. I almost said Limaland, actually, just said, but that is the penultimate round of the Super Late Models complete. Next week is the final week for all 3 Super Late Model UMP Modifieds and 410s. We've still got 2 broadcasts to come at about 8:10 Eastern is when the UMP Modified race is going to be on, so about 35 minutes time. We'll have another broadcast on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, so make sure you come back and hopefully watch some better racing for the UMP Modifieds. Again, it's going to be up in the air on what is going to happen. Who knows how it's going to play out. Hopefully it's a lot better than the Super Late Models, but of course, to find that out, we've got to get there first. Of course, a big thanks to our sponsors and partners here at UDTV. A big thanks to Wicked Cushion, 19 Designs, World of Thunder iRacing League, National Oval Racing Association, JR Productions and Media, Black Diamond Motorsports, Monsters of Dirt, and iRacing iFlags. Of course, don't forget, head over to www.ultimatedirttv.com. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are closing in on 1,000 subscribers, and of course, just to get there, we need your help just a little bit more. So if you haven't done so already, go to youtube.com/ultimatedirttv. On behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV, the management behind the scenes, we say thank you for tuning in here on this Sunday evening for the first of 3 races. We are not done with just yet, and we have our UMP Modifieds up in 35 minutes time. We'll see you then.